Hello everyone, it's me Max23 and welcome back to the Final Fantasy VI Tea Edition. In this episode, Zetsa allows the rest of the team to fly the Blackjack. With their newfound freedom, the party is able to recruit Mog the Moogle as a new ally, and teach him his dances. They also discover brand new Espers, though must prove their strength first. So sit back and enjoy. So, stuff is fairly exciting right now. We got Terra back, and we also got an airship in the form of the Blackjack. That means we can do a lot of optional stuff right now, but currently we are in Narshe because I think, and I'm fairly certain, this is the place where we get our next objective, and that's actually what I want to do. I think that's also an important story trigger. Yeah, the guard's already, expecting us here. Barnon and the Elder want to see us again. And Arven as well, I think that was his name, right? Okay, Barnon very happy that we returned from Vector and did wreak some havoc along the way. Arvis, he's called Arvis, not Arven. Yeah, the returners are still not ready to storm the Empire is still too strong. And next plan is open the sealed gate, which separates the human world from the Esper realm, which is of course a very good idea. Because Barnon thinks we need the Espers on the other side to help us in our quest. Totally doesn't spell disaster, I can already tell. That's right, if we have the Espers, we can pincer attack the Empire and get rid of Gestal once and for all. Once again, Terra, very important figure here because she is half human, half Esper and can communicate with the Esper maybe. Also, Terra, once again, a little bit questioning her existence and stuff because she is half human, half Esper and stuff. And that's what she does, yeah. Okay, next stop would be the sealed cave, I think, where the sealed gate is. But, like I said, there is some stuff I want to do right now. What did I do? Did I... What? That is something new. Wait a second. Catoblepas. I already faced Catoblepas. Okay, that was unexpected. I was gonna say, this is a little bit of a lengthy dialogue. What was that? Okay, there's apparently a new side quest with Catoblepas and the Elder here. Okay, that's interesting. That stone, we found it in the Empire's Magicite. So this is Magicite. It has such a strange glow. Here too, okay. Those two have some weird carbuncle. Those two have some weird connection with the Magicite. Okay, that's new. You're the ones who saved me from the lab. Yes, thank you. So this is an Esper. I'd like to help you guys in exchange for saving me. But Esper law demands that I test your strength first. Nice, Esper law. Okay, we can fight either Carbuncle or Catoblepas right now. I'm gonna assume those are the Final Fantasy V incarnations of Catoblepas and Carbuncle. If I recall those fights, I might get an advantage here, but Catoblepas is trying to stone me, right? I think that's normally his gimmick. And Carbuncle is something with... I think Carbuncle mainly uses strong magic and then of course casts Reflect on itself. Okay, I'm not gonna do this right now, but good to know that I will come back to this. It was a little bit unexpected. I want to do some other stuff first. But yeah, that's definitely on my list now. That was purely coincidental. A good thing that I always talk to every person again here. Even though I should know what they say, but yeah, in the heck you cannot be sure about that. Very nice. Okay, I think the shops are updated. That is nothing new here though. But I think the weapon shop does have some new stuff. Needle heavy full moon. Actually not, okay. Or is the full moon new? I was certain that the shop gets updated here, but apparently not. Quickly rest, I'm not even sure if I need that. And to be honest, sleeping is not very good here. I can just go to the pod in the beginner's hall and heal there, and that's much faster. I don't have to hear jingle and see the screen fade out. Okay, Where's the... There was a guy in front. I was gonna say, why is it laying all of the sudden? What is my supplies? I need more high potions. I got 66,000. That's a good funds supply right now. Some Phoenix Downs, yes. Don't say no to Phoenix Downs. You never know when you need them. Smoke Bomb could be nice. Teleport is senseless. I already told you so. I'm gonna get 10 Holy Waters because the next location has undead enemies and they might be able to zombify me. But yeah, what I originally wanted to do first here is getting Mog. I think we can get Mog at this stage, and this is new. Yeah, this shop is updated. Okay, we can buy gold shields, which are nice. We can now buy green berets, and I think I want some. Like I told you, green berets are very, very good. I'm a huge fan of them. And they're also quite expensive. I can see that. I'm gonna buy one. I think also 12% is not correct. I think it's 12.5% actually. A gold helmet. Edgar gets the gold helmet from Terra then. That is fine. Mithril and power. I should get power. Mobility in mind. Okay. I'm gonna buy 3. Come on. Why do I have the money, guys? Why do I have the money if I'm not using it? You get this now. Yeah, 3 defense less, but more HP. That's the important thing. Look at this good jump here. She's on par with Edgar now. Very nice. Like if you go for defense, you should really only go like for defense once. Like it really is a huge jump. I mean, even this might be questionable, but I think like the individual stats are not so important that I forgo that. I get some back here anyway, so yeah, that's okay. I could also buy a gold shield. I think I should buy a gold shield. Here, this is nice. Power is pretty good. A very good equipment right now. But I could buy another gold shield, right? Yeah. Give that to me. Edgar, Mithril is outdated. You get gold. Nice. Magic defense and some evade. Yeah, okay. Good. Yeah, I did already take a look at all of this previously. I want to go to the storehouse. Because that's where we initiated the mock side quest, I think. Get caught in the act. Yeah. Because we have this guy here. This is the Lone Wolf. Lone Wolf the pickpocket. The treasure's mine now. He did open that one treasure chest that was previously... Yeah, here, this one. That one was previously locked. But now he got the treasure and we need to pursue him. Or at least we want to pursue him. We don't have to. It's optional, but we want to pursue him. Let me quickly heal, because this side quest will take us back into the mines. Oop. Okay. Would also have saved, but nah, I feel confident enough. Can we see him again? Yeah, okay. He's not very good at running away if he comes running back to look for us. Maybe we will get a new character that way. That character could be very interesting for especially also the next location. I guess I need to go over here. The other path leads to where we found the frozen Esper in the epilogue. Yeah, in the prologue. Also, I think it's actually a good idea to take on those guys, because we do get some magic MP that way. They cannot deal any damage to us anymore, though, which is fine. We have a good, strong party right now. I think the 2 golden apples for Terra are also, like, well spent. I think that definitely was not a bad idea. Did I even get magic AP? Or are the enemies too weak? Could also be the case. Okay, this should take us outside again. Yep. But we are hot on his heels. Lone Wolf is not gonna get away. I could just attack. Yeah, oh, nice damage from Go here. Very good. Yeah, look at this. No need to use Phoenix Stance for that, just attack. Especially if it is preemptive. Okay, this will take us back to where we did for protected the Esper, the Narsha Snowfield. And we want to go where the frozen Esper is. The save point is no longer here, sadly. Okay. Okay, and he has a hostage. Oh no, it's a Moogle. That's far enough. Come one step closer and the Moogle gets it. Whoa. Dude, that's not nice. But we need to save the Moogle. No. Okay, what happens if you go back? Nothing happens. Do I really... No, I need to go back, right? Or do I need... I think I need to wait, right? Do I need to wait? I think... Yeah, that's it. Okay. And the Moogle is gonna snap back to his senses. Or the wild one. Whoa! And now this happens. Okay, we can choose between, like, saving Pickpocket now, or we can, like, Lone Wolf now, or we can save the Moogle. If we save Lone Wolf, we do get an accessory, which is the gold needle he mentioned. But if we not save the Moogle instead, the Moogle will fall down and we cannot get Mog until the World of Ruin. There are actually some rumors online, if you not pick up Mog here, that he dies and you can never find him again. But I think that's not true. I think you can find him in the World of Ruin still. But not for the World of Balance. For the World of Balance he would be gone. Yeah, this Moogle can talk. Cool. And he can dance. We have Mog. Mog is cool. Mog is also a very interesting character because I think in the North American commercials, there are North American commercials for Final Fantasy VI. I think he's like featured in those commercials, and he goes like he has like this rough like businessman voice, like, an old Moogle named Ram who taught me your language, Cooper. He kept showing up in my dreams and telling me to help you, Cooper. So I'm gonna help you too. Sounds a little bit like a pirate, I know. But he has a wolf, he has a like voice like that, I think, in those commercials. Just look those up, but you can probably find them on YouTube, like Final Fantasy VI commercials. And like he's all like sassy and stuff. He's going to the airship, nice. Cool. The Esper is also still here, we cannot do anything with it. That will be something for the World of Ruin, but yeah, nice. You got the Moogle. But yeah, the gold needle is nothing to like really get excited about. I think you can also steal them from enemies later on or so. You can get infinite gold needles, gold hairpins later on. It's a relic that makes it that you like only consume half MP. But we don't need that. Like MP really is also not the issue. Gold needle is also not an accessory relic. Sorry, I keep calling it accessory. But the gold hairpin is really not an relic you want to have late game anyways. Because like MP consumption is not the issue in this game. You normally have enough at your disposal, and if you run out of MP, you can still use an ether or so. I mean, who knows, maybe in this hack it might become important because there might be some weird instance where I cannot restore MP by normal means or so. I mean, could happen, but I'm not gonna expect that. I'm not gonna calculate with that right now. I think I'm not getting Magic MP, right? AP, Magic AP. But I like Gao's damage output. He has a nice damage output right now. Do I get some or... No, I only get potions and gil and minor experience points, okay. Good to know. Which means fighting all the enemies here was pointless. I could have just have fled, but at the other hand, I think defeating those guys might have been faster anyways. So yeah, we did get Mog, that's good. Let me quickly get outside here. There's some other stuff we can do right now. First off, heal again, and then we go outside and save. I definitely want to put Mog into my party right now. Because at the moment, what I intend on doing is like moving around the world map a little bit. And if I have a Mog in my party, he can learn some dances in the meantime. Yeah, we're boarding the airship and we go actually here and we talk to one of our party members. I think they are, yeah, they are all here, nice. Yes, change party members. We still take Terra with us. We still take Go with us. Okay, question is Edgar or Sabin? Edgar or Sabin? I think I'm gonna go with Edgar because Edgar would also do good to learn more spells. I think Sabin and spells is something that is really not needed so much. So I'm gonna stick to those 4 right now. Okay, I'm gonna quickly de-equip the members not in the party, which is Sabin, and I'm gonna equip Mog. He still has his mithril stuff, okay. Can also equip this, very nice, and he equip power, nice. Good. You get relics. I guess you go Dragoon, I guess. Earring. You have some dances that have magic effects, I think. But I think I'm gonna give you Atlas, and I'm gonna give you Dragoon. Dragoon would be very fitting, I guess. Ah, yeah, come on. Let's try it like this. You also need an Esper. Oh, you have a good pool of MP. Oh, interesting. He has, I think, the best MP stat after Terra and Celis so far. That is very nice. The question is, what do you learn? You definitely learn something, of course. Yeah, you learn this. Unicorn is fine. Although stop vanish and vanish is also nice. But yeah, okay. We stick with this for now. Okay, and the first thing I want to do, I did not want to land, but okay. I can quickly heal again. But I want to go to, I think it's Sen, because we can buy something in Sen for now. Which is another Esper. Let's see. Okay, classic Final Fantasy, if you go like to the edge of the world, you come out at the other side, just in case you didn't know. You can also go back to Vector, but if we enter Vector, we will get ambushed by the Guardian again, and he will just kill us if we not flee, so that's very pointless. Is this, yeah, Town of Sen. Yeah, there is this guy, like, in the ticket here, yeah, this guy. No, not this guy, the other guy here. Uh-oh. Don't scare people like that, I thought you were an Imperial trooper. Not too long ago, some people broke into the Magitech research facility and raised a huge ruckus. I used it, blah blah blah. He did grab a stone, and we know what this stone has to be. It is another Magicite. You can buy it for 3000 gil. Later in the World of Ruin is also... later in the World of Ruin we can also like buy this, and the price is much lower. But I think it's better to pick it up now. I'm known as Seraph. Before all else, I must determine if you are worthy of receiving my aid. Wait, what? Okay, what is this music, by the way? Let's try Hellrider. Saint Beam. Okay, that is unexpected. That's also nothing I really wanted right now. Ouch. I probably die, right? Okay, Silver Lance is good. You cannot... You have one dance. That's the dance we learned when we were defending Terra. Okay, that was a little bit unexpected right now. And she keeps... I think I'm pretty much screwed. I also didn't save. Yep, I think I screwed up. I did not expect that we need to fight here. But hey, Mok is not accepting my defeat right now. Can I flee? No. Okay. That's bad because I need to... 2 attacks, wow, okay. That's bad because where did I save? I did not get Mog, right? I lose Mog again and all of that, right? Seems like it. I'm here again. Did I save after I did get Mog? I hope I did. I cannot even recall. Subconscious saving at work. What is... I didn't even press anything. Hello? Hello? Okay. Sorry, that fight just confused me. Yeah, okay, we got Mog. Never mind. Dude, I just thought I would pay and get the Esper, not that I get ambushed by the Esper. Okay, that makes me assume that all Espers will be that way. We need to fight all Espers if we want to get them. I think that's gonna be the idea here. Okay, that's good to know. That's also important to know for some later Espers. I wonder if the Espers in the auction house also like react in the same way. Actually, landing is okay, because that way I can try out the Espers here. That's fairly interesting right now. I actually wanted to do like different stuff. And to be honest, I should do that stuff before I do anything else, because it was stuff like getting rages for Gao and stuff. But I'm much more intrigued by what new stuff we have here. Let's save again. I forgot to equip an Esper. You were getting... This time you get Phantom. Okay, new universe, you get something new now. Okay. Like, pretty wild, pretty wild. That's why I like Hex, that when they like implement new stuff and things. Wanted to heal. I'm gonna assume that the like other Espers here also have a similar power level if they are not stronger. You please not stand in my way. This is the right house, right? Nope. Where's that guy running around there? Do not go up the stairs, thank you. Back to the Elder's hut here. We are about to fight Katoblepas. I also did not equip relics. Do we have anything? I have Jewelry against stone. That might be important because, like I said, I think he can like cast a stone on us. Does that protect me against also stone? Nice. You've got a peace ring. I guess then instead of the peace ring, you get the jewel ring. Let's see how Katoblepas is. Yeah. Oh, it's actually a different piece of magicite we have picked up. Interesting. Okay, we tried the fight here. Petrifying Gaze. Yeah, okay, that's something I knew. Also, Final Fantasy VI, Final Fantasy V boss music. Of course, the one that is not. Yep. Okay, he's trying to. Is he just using that on characters that are not immune to it? Use Terror Gaze all you want, that's fine by me. I wonder where that sprite is from. That sprite seems pretty new. Yeah, I want to revive Gao here. Otherwise we use like these same strategies with Edgar using his chainsaw, which should deal good damage, yeah. Okay, target Edgar and Terra all you want, that's fine. Is that the only thing he uses? I think he might actually not use anything else. Never mind. You know, to be honest, let's screw those guys, we can just fight here. Or at least I can at least try it. Okay, 0 damage, immune against fire, I see. That is bad because Terra is virtually useless now and Edgar has to carry the entire party now. Turned itself into stone. What happens if I do this now? I think I get the idea behind this fight. If only I had morph, but then again I don't have like anything to attack here. 0 damage, yeah. He keeps casting Cura. I think the idea is that I need to defeat him before he can like turn himself into stone and heals himself. Yeah, now he's back to normal, no longer petrified. Rain. Can we chainsaw again? Maybe I can dish out enough damage here. I doubt it. At least that's some damage from Terra, that's important. Terra Gaze is fine. Yeah, for this fight I probably need like not peace rings, jewel rings on every character. Like in general stone immunity, and then I just need to unleash everything I have, and hopefully that's then enough to kill him. Why is he immune against fire? Come on. I will never be able to finish this like this, right? Unless he also has some like other tricks up his sleeve, or does not always use it, but I think he uses that at fixed intervals or so. Also, I was using a gold needle on him because certain enemies in Final Fantasy that are like made out of stone die from using a gold needle on them. Which is also funny, like particularly an enemy in Final Fantasy V again. Once again turned itself into stone, and now he's just gonna heal himself, yeah. I cannot deal damage. I could try to use Drill, maybe that because it pierces, but I have my doubts. Also, let's just try Drain for the lulz. But I still get the healing though, that's interesting. Let's try Drill, it will not work, I guess. It will simply not work. And he will just heal himself, and yeah, I'm basically stuck in an infinite loop here. Yep, 0 damage. Don't have anything else really. Yeah, that sucks a little bit because I can also not flee. Yeah, okay. And that means I quickly need to reset the game because I'm basically stuck here now. I think this guy can also not kill me, so yeah, I'll be right back, and then we see each other in front of Narsha again. Funny. Funny, very funny. Okay, here we are again. Pretty funny, actually. A pretty funny boss fight. I get the idea. We need to like get very powerful characters, and I need to unleash everything I have, and then we need to basically kill Catoblepas in one swipe, basically. I'm not going to attempt Carbuncle now. I'm going to assume that Carbuncle is like a similar strength level like Seraph and Catoblepas, so I'm not going to try this right now. But it is good to know that they exist, and I have like certain ideas. I can like work on like making strategies for those. Yeah, what I'm currently doing or want to do is like getting some dances for Mog. Yeah, because in every like terrain you can fight, if you have Mog in your party, you can learn a specific dance for that. And that means we need to search locations like the grassy plain area here. We also need to go to the desert. I keep pressing the wrong button and accidentally land again. Also like underwater is a very specific one. Like snowy regions, I should go back to Narsha for that. I think the mountains too, the forest as well. Here, the forest. Quickly gonna do that. Maybe go also learn some rages in the meantime. Also, I should probably de-equip jump on Mog because right now that's more annoying than anything. We got a star pendant, nice. Actually, a relic. Come and get the counter thing, yeah, okay. Quickly do the desert. Come on, encounters, where are you? You're always there when I least want you, but now you are hesitating. Nump needle, oh come on, don't slow me. Or, you know what. Let's try Wind Rhapsody, let's just see what it does. Maybe it does something fancy, like an all-targeting attack. Sunbath? Oh, that heals, okay. Like all of his stances have different effects and stuff. And because Mok's like mechanics were changed in the sec, he will also be, or hopefully so, he will be much more interesting and useful. Narsha, I need to go back to Narsha. I need to fight an enemy in like the snow area. Actually, I think I cannot do that right now. There are no enemies in these snow areas. Never mind. But I could go back to Mount Colt, so I think that should be another spot here. Yeah, over here. Should work. Let's see. Of course, that's a cave now. I'm fairly certain that this cave does not have anything. Nice counter. Because you already learned the Dark Requiem, which should be the cave dance. Yeah, I think so, yeah. Here, let's get an encounter here. That should teach him something. In the meantime, hopefully Gao can also learn some rages here. Some rages for Gao are certainly something I also want. Yeah, mastered the new dance, nice. Let me quickly check. Dance, he is still missing 4, ice 1, underwater 1, and what else? Quickly also check Gao. I think there's also something with Gao here going on. Numb Needle, Aqua Breath. You can actually see what they do, I think. Gravity, Aqua Breath, 10k Volt. That is good to know. It would be even more useful if I could also see like the elemental properties and like status immunities and stuff. But I think this has to do for now. Pounce. Okay, you can see like one special move here. Silver Lance, Iron String. Incisor, yeah, okay. Magitech Laser. Sunbath. Sunbath was good. Sunbath does actually heal. Tusk, Tail Strike. But yeah, okay, that's a good orientation if you want to find something. Berserk. Yeah, okay, yeah, we'll also go to the Veld and try to get some rages there from the enemies we did fight along the way so far. I actually really want to use Go. More than I usually do, at least. Okay, let's go to the Serpent Trench again. The Serpent Trench, where's the Veld? I think it's over here, right? Yeah, Crescent Mountain here. Can I please land here? Yeah, thank you. Because we can do this entire section again. And that is, in the base game at least, the only way how Mok can learn his underwater dance. Let me quickly show you. This is also pretty funny because we no longer have the helmet again. We did sell it during a side quest. Like those pub side quests are also something I need to check out. I need to go back to cities and see if they have new pub side quests. Okay, we just need one encounter here and we can learn the dance for Mok. The snowy one is missing. What else is missing? Indoors, is there like an indoor? I think there's an indoors dance, right? Which means I need to go Zozo. No, Zozo in general I think has a dance. Yeah, there we go, new dance. And this is always like a very special dance for Mok because, like I said, this is the only place in the base game where you can learn it. And that means that after you go to the World of Ruin, you can never learn this dance for Mok again. Which makes this here very important to do it right now. But I did already read in the README for this mod for the sec that you actually can learn this rage also by other means now. This is not the only instance where you can learn this underwater dance for Mok anymore. The hack does implement something else where you can also like learn that dance, apparently. Also, it's pretty nice that we are back here because now I can get the missing treasure that I did not pick up last time. forest. We have also been to the forest. What else is missing? Indoors and fire background. X potion, nice. That's actually good. And I think the other like split path is something we already did get. Let's actually go right again. Look how fast we are all of a sudden. Wee. Going back to the airship now is also very interesting. Because the airship is basically stuck to the end of Sabin's route, Sabin's scenario. And we actually do end up in a totally different location, but we can go back there. It has something like getting the Ragnarok on disc 4 in Final Fantasy VIII, if you ask me. Also, one thing I did off screen, which I haven't mentioned, I did give the heavy spear that Edgar had equipped to Mog because he can make more use of it, I think. Because he initially had to jump. But I gave Edgar one of the elemental blades instead. I think it's the... Is it the Thunderblade? I think it's the Thunderblade that I gave to him. He got those two basically have like different weapons now. Oh, come on. Random encounters. Holy encounter. When Tangle is annoying, that makes me slower. Okay, someone learned haste. Was it Edgar? I think it was Edgar. Haste, you have Marvin. Yeah, haste. Haste is good. Haste is something I always like. Can never go wrong with haste. I need to drain this again, okay. Oh guys, just leave me alone. Can't run away? Seriously? That's funny. That's something I did not know, okay. You cannot run now. I should try out Mog's stances now. Because in other instances, I might want to do something else if I cannot really fathom what they do. You can also see we get 3 magic AP from the enemies here. This actually might be a good spot to grind some spells. Let's try, we did already try Winter Rhapsody, let's try Forest Nocturne. Let's see what that does. Forest Bath. Do we just bath here all the entire time? That restores MP, okay. Okay, that's good to know. I think otherwise, like, the terrain effect here just... that the terrain changes also only has, like, cosmetic effects. It does not really affect something gameplay-wise. Would be nice if it was, like, Final Fantasy XII later. Where, like, the terrain influences, like, certain magic or so. Let's try Earth Blues. I think he can also do like multiple things with the dance, not just like one single like move here. Rock Slide. Okay, Rock Slide I think is still the same. Should hit all enemies or so. Oh, okay. Okay, that is nice damage. Who knows, maybe because that was single target now. Could be worse if there are multiple enemies. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Mog so far. He's really good. Mog is also one of those characters I never really use because his dance mechanic normally is very just strange and not really like good to use. I rather prefer other characters. But in this, Mog seems kinda spicy. Do we have something else to buy here? We got more stuff. We got an amulet. I also am short on money. Can I sell something? Yeah, I got millions main gouaches, but they also do not sell for anything. Okay, I got a rune blade, 3,000 something. Actually, I don't want to sell anything. If the prices are so weak, 10k at least. Nah. Let's forget about that. I get money naturally. I don't need money right now. But we can take a look at the pub again. Maybe there are no new jobs available. I'll buy anything. We did already do that. Yeah, okay. Strange old man. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. We did already hear about that. I thought you were new. Sorry for talking to you. And no funny cutscene with other characters except Cyan there. I'm actually not sure if I need... Do I need to take the boat or do I need to... Do I need to ride the chocobo here? Where am I on the world map? I cannot see where I am on the world map. I'm over there. I'm actually not certain. There's also... I'm fairly certain that you can like rent a chocobo here, so I need to figure out how I get back again. Okay, let's take the chocobo. I think that's how you need to do it. Yeah. I think now we can ride all the way back to our airship. Or at least you can make it to the Barren Falls. I think that's where we need to go. We also need to do the entire sequence with the Barren Falls again. So far this looks promising. Oh yeah, there was a bridge. In Zabit's scenario there was a bridge that was broken here. But yeah, this bridge over here, that's why I was like stuck in that part of the world back then. But now we can just get across here. And this is the old cabin with the crazy dude. I wonder if there would be a cutscene right now with Gao. I don't want to give up my chocobo, which means I'm gonna go to the airship first. That's also something you can look at. About here was the Imperial camp, but that's also gone now. The Oma Castle must be over there somewhere. Yeah, over there, I think. Could also be interesting to take a look at. Do I need to? I think I need to go over here, right? I think I chose wrong. Phantom Forest is also something we can just ride through now, yeah. And we are almost at the Barren Falls and we just need to jump down there and we end up in the Welt again. Right over here. Good. No, wrong direction. Yes, jump. Do we need to fight the enemies here again, though? I think not. No, we are just back in the Welt, okay. I think I'm gonna take on the enemies here, because who knows, maybe go learn something. It's also important, I think, to progress the Shane. I did already explain that we basically have like different... We have basically a different pre-programmed way of how the enemies appear here. Like I said, basically every enemy in the game can appear here. Which makes this place ideal for learning rages with Go, of course. I'm so happy that you don't need to use the leap mechanic anymore. Leaping was not very fun. Like normally what you have to do, you need to leap at an enemy group here, and then like Go vanishes, and like after a certain amount of battles he appears again, and he learns both the rages from the enemy group where he did leap into and where he basically leapt out to. That's the two like things he learns then, like of all the enemies in those formations. Nice, we also learn some spells here. I will definitely spend some time here and get some rages, but I will do that off screen and also not right now. Apparition is also new for Go. It also doesn't even have the option to leap, which is nice, I think. It makes it very clear that it's really nothing you should do or so. Yeah, this guy had a lot of HP. I should have used my chainsaw with that guy. And down he goes. He also gives another hyper wrist, yeah. Enemies that you've encountered in chests or so are very interesting if you can encounter them in the Welt again, because the way those enemies normally work is you don't get an item from the chest, but you get an item as a drop from the enemy, and if you fight the enemy again, then they still drop the same stuff as if they were from the treasure chest, which is nice. I wanted to go back here because I can heal here, and I can also look at the soldier again. Yeah, we got a new letter here, nice. I'm gonna give that to the wounded soldier again. Yeah, I think we need to write another then. And probably we also need to attach a potion. 500 gil, yeah, send it. Nice, okay, hopefully. Let's go sleep again. I think that was what worked the last time. What do you sell again? You sell the jewel ring. Okay, I'm gonna buy 2. Of course, for Cataloba Pass. Will definitely be the important item there. Question is just, can I somehow deal enough damage to defeat him? And that requires me to like figure more stuff out. What I need to find like a good rage for Gao, and I need to like arrange a team that can take Cataloba Pass on. Okay, we got another letter, nice. We might even be able to complete this now. Yeah, let's write another letter. I think that's the 4th letter now. Maybe even the 5th letter we are sending. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna go sleep again. Because that apparently works. The carrion pigeons are kind of fast if they can like go back and forth so in such a short amount of time. Kudos to the pigeons of Final Fantasy VI. Okay, nothing else anymore here. Maybe we need to talk to Lola again and Miranda. Could also be the case. Okay, let's get back on the airship. I'm gonna go to the old guy in his hut now, who is Go's father. Here, yeah, okay. Maybe if I have Go in the party, I can already like trigger something. I think otherwise that's like a cutscene for the World of Ruin or so. This guy always has like such a shoppy animation. Nope. You've come to fix the door. Ouch. Okay, okay, that's something for later. Just quickly take a look at Doma Castle, I guess, while I'm at it. It's very, very nice to like try and discover like new stuff again. That's super nice. Doma Castle, we actually have soldiers here, never mind. That makes sense. That's a place that will get liberated after the banquet. Okay, then I want to check if the encampment is still there, maybe. That's another thing I could imagine, that the encampment is still there in this hack. Nope, okay. Okay, then I go to Zozo and learn the next dance with Mog. Zozo is somewhere over there. What is this? That's Hido and the Operos. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, where am I? But over here. That's also good. I want to check if we can like do something with the pub owner here, because he keeps saying us that he has no quests, and knowing that those guys here are all liars makes me wonder if we do actually get something here or not. Of course, we get the big guy. Let's try Water Harmony. Raccoon? What is raccoon? That's an even better yell. Okay. Cool. Southern raccoon, I see. Of course you get a magnitude. Of course you cannot just leave us alone. Oh, I wonder, does it change the terrain so that I do not learn the dance? Yeah, it does. Okay, let's talk to the pub owner here. Jobs available. There's nothing I can do for you. This guy must have a secret or so. How can we convince him? There's nothing I can do for you. Is there someone else? Maybe? I want to fight some enemies indoors. Well, dancer's okay. Of course, Edgar, who is gonna die now. Never mind. Let's try Water Harmony again. That was a good heal. I want to get some more healing. Plasma this time around. Okay, he actually... Okay, that confirms to me also that he does use different things. It just... I forgot. Okay, nice that they learn spells, but I want to learn other stuff. I'm falling for it. I'm sabotaging myself again. You just defeat those guys, do not use any dance. Because that changes terrain. Don't proc the slow animation, that's just, well, slow. Just attacking was not the best idea, to be honest, but it still works. Terra has also devilish HP right now. Okay, goodbye. And there we go, we learned a new dance. So the question is that just Zozo in general, or is that indoors? Love Serenade. Let's try to do one more fight outside here. Yeah, that pub guy, they don't give you the option to ask about jobs there for nothing. There must be something we can do. Chainsaw him, Edgar. Come on, chainsaw him. Or even massacred. Nice. Still get magnitude. Thank you. Okay. Okay, that's just Zozo in general. Okay, I'm still missing the Snowman Rondo, or whatever it's called, for Mog, and something else I'm actually not sure of what it is. I think it must be something with fire, which makes me believe that it is gonna be the sealed cave, for example. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna go back to Miranda now, because I want to see if I can progress the story with the wounded soldier even more. Miranda is this, right? Is this? No, this is not Miranda. I think this is Miranda. Let's see. Miranda? Miranda, yeah, okay. Okay, where is she? Is it you? Nope. Also not that woman down there. In this house, right? Yeah, she looks like it. That's nice. Let's go back to... Okay, can I talk to her again? Okay, that's good. Let's go back to Moblitz then. Okay, I recall that the side quest with the soldier was a little bit back and forth. I recall that. see. That's the house with the old guy again. I'm a little bit too... Where am I? I lost track of where I am. There. That's what happens when I just look at the map and not at my surroundings. Yeah, here. Okay, let's see. Would be nice if we could finish that right now. Okay, we do not get... Okay, that means we need to go back later. Okay, we need to go back later. Okay, I see. Big heal again. I think next up we try... We actually pay Yidor another visit. We do pay Yidor another visit. And I will and would like to take a look at the auction house. Because I think the auction house also has opened. My supply of gil is not very good. Still, just one quick look. Just because I'm interested. I'm curious. I think then we did go through the entire world map once and like took a look at everything again. Let's see over here. Full of wealthy aristocrats. Today's feature auction is just about to start. Yeah, let's join the bidding. Let's see what we have here. You can get 2 Espers here, as well as like some nice accessories. Inside is a Duna curtain. 4,000. No, that's definitely something I don't want. A Duna curtain is auto shell, I think. No, I'm not gonna bid here. Even though this is an auction house, the prices ultimately are always the same. For example, I think this piece might cost 15,000 gil or so. You can also not lose anything here if they buy it. They just buy it and nothing bad happens. Today's auction is over. Yeah, that's also knowing that you need to leave and re-enter. I'm fairly certain I cannot buy either of the 2 Espers because they are just too expensive. I'm also not sure if they pit me against them in a fight again. Feather Boots is Levitate. I'm also not gonna buy that one. It's too expensive anyways. By the way, I just had the option in the last auction to like bid 12,000. I wonder what happens if you select that, because if I select 15k. Can I even do that? Not enough skill. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, what happens if you do that? That's also something I've never seen before. Nice. That's it for today. Okay, one more and then I just leave. I think the 2 Espers you can get here are like Esper's. Oh, there we go, and Zone Zika. Poo-poo, poo-poo. Poo-poo 50. Okay, I cannot buy this one. I want poo-poo, poo-poo, guys. It's Koyobot. Koyobot. Yeah, I guess this will cost... Yeah, this will cost even more than usual, I think. Wow, 14k, yeah, okay. Nope, nope, nope. What means nope, nope, nope? Huh? Does that mean I lost it? Nope, 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 nope. What? I'm fairly certain even if he buys it, the Magicite will appear here again, but yeah. Interesting. In either case, I guess that concludes our little side quest adventure for now. which means I will try to look some more stuff up if I find something interesting or if I recall something interesting which I can do. But I think for now I want to go back to the Welt and I will learn some rages for Go off screen. So at this stage, cut and I will do what I just said. I just realized which dance I'm also missing for Mog besides the snowman Rono, the snow thing. And I realized that I accidentally used a dance here when I was fighting in the desert, which means, I did not get the dance for the desert. So let me quickly rectify this, and there we go, we learned the last dance that we can learn for Mog right now. We also learned Poison and mastered new dance. Whoops, I would say. But yeah, look at this, we got all the dances now. Cool. And yeah, this is the snowman rondo. I think it's called Snowman Jess in this. But yeah, stupid me. Okay, now I actually do what I wanted to do. Alright guys, thank you all for watching, I really hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next episode of the Final Fantasy VI T Edition. Until then, take care and goodbye.